Don't contaminate the water. Children are pure when they come into this world. And it is a gift when you have the opportunity to work with a child. I don't care, autistic, special needs in any area. It is a blessing for you as well as that child. You're working with them because God has placed you in that position for a reason. That reason being that you are going to elevate, you're going to gain, you're going to learn something, and both parties are going to make a change that is needed. The minute you start putting money in there and you say, oh, because in all honesty, teachers don't get their just due. They don't get as much money or what have you. But God still balances it out. You might not see it today. You might just see it during tax time, or maybe not even then. But you gain in other areas. First of all, respect is due to a teacher. Okay? But especially a teacher with a sincere heart who is going in there to make a change, and she loves those children. You're a parent. You're a surrogate parent when you're in that classroom teaching those children. Okay? You never know what those children are getting out of it. And hopefully you both are getting so much out of it. That child's eyes light up when they learn something new. It is a beautiful experience. However, we're facing a shortage right now. Part of the shortage is a lot of people are confused. The earth is going through a change as well as the people. The earth is going through a change as well as its people. But if we can stay elevated, if we can stay in the right state of mind, we gain more. How do I put this? Some people cannot go into the environment of others because their energy is off. The energy is not at the same level. My spiritual advisor used to give spiritual work, homework during this time, to make sure that those people are able to elevate. But when you are not meditating, when you're not praying, when you're not taking that necessary time with God, your energy is going to be off already. But then if you find yourself hanging around people who are insincere and who only want to be around you to give you something, God is going to show certain things as well. You see, people say, oh, the ancestors, how do the ancestors affect us? Ancestors affect us because the ancestors are like angels around you trying to help balance things out, help you to gain certain things. See, before you got here, you asked for, or someone might have prayed over your bassinet. Perhaps your mother, your grandmother said, protect this child throughout all that they are going to go through, because they're going to face a lot in this world. Even before that, you may make a certain amount of promises to people all the time. Don't make a promise that you can't keep. And if you can't keep it, it's best to go to those individuals and tell them, look, I'm not going to be able to do it. J. California Cooper, famous writer who passed away. I'm so disappointed that I didn't get that chance to go to one of her talks beforehand. She spoke of the ancestors and how if it rained, that's when the ancestors came through and spoke to her. When it didn't rain, she didn't get the same experience. When you walk into a room and you feel a chill, a quickening, it's happening to alert you to something that's going on in that room. I was taught to ignore those feelings because I believe my father was in fear when he said it. I believe he didn't understand when he said that. And that's fine. But for you, those individuals who are learning from this, do not tell your children to drop or block off their gifts. Those gifts are there for a reason. When you tell a child to ignore something that spiritually was gifted to that child, you're causing them to block off something that they are not going to gain back for a long time if they're not in the environment of people who know how to redirect them. A lot of gifted children right now do not have a mentor, do not know who to go to. They close off their voices, the voices that are being extended to them to help humanity. Remember, you're not here alone. Remember, you may have been born alone, but that's because you needed to gain certain knowledge before you even got here. That birth portal is something serious. And your mother, hopefully she ate the right foods, and hopefully her behavior was very nice while you were inside, because that also affects you. It's important that we realize that we are affecting other people's lives. Make sure that you are trying to put your best foot forward. If you think you're going to give something negative, separate yourself from those individuals in your surroundings, because you don't need to give off that type of energy. You see, a lot of people don't realize that basic things affect us as well. Separate yourself from individuals when you know that those individuals don't mean you well. And don't look at it as being lonely when you're by yourself, because that's also a time that you're being given by God to be blessed and to gain knowledge. That alone time speaks for itself. You might be walking and meditating while you're walking. You might be sitting and meditating. It might look like you're involved, but you are in the environment, but not a part of what's going on. Remember to love yourself first and to take in the knowledge that is being given to you. For it is food that is needed to be taken in. Thank you so much. It's Indigo Moon. Have a wonderful day.